All right, good afternoon, Algebra 1. Mr. Walker back at you. Today we're looking at subtracting polynomials. Now, over the last 2 days, we've been discovering how to add polynomials together. Today it's subtraction. It's just a little bit different, but it's not that bad. We're still focusing on that idea of combining like terms, but we do have to change one thing about it. And I'll show you how to do it real quick. It won't take us particularly long if we're trying and paying attention. So let's look at number 1 together. We've got 4x plus 7x squared minus the polynomial 8x plus 4x squared. Here's where it's just a little bit different. I'm going to start by copying what I see in that first set of parentheses just as I see it. Now, why isn't this a pen? 4x plus 7x squared, okay? Copy it down just as I see it. Here's where it gets a little bit different. I need to pay attention to that subtraction symbol with that second set of parentheses only. And here's how I pay attention to it. All I have to do is change the signs. So I have a positive 8x in that second set of parentheses. Hopefully we agree on that. To change it, all I gotta do is say minus 8x. Here it's a positive 4x squared in that second set of parentheses. That minus sign tells me I need to say minus 4x squared. So here is where that subtraction comes into play. All we need to do is change the signs in the second polynomial only. And now we're in a position where we can combine like terms. Start by looking for stuff that has an x squared in there. Here I've got a 7x squared, and over here I've got a minus 4x squared. To combine them, do 7 minus 4. And we get 3 x squareds left. Now look for stuff that has a 4. Look for stuff that has an x in there. No x squareds or anything. We already took care of the x squareds. So we got 4x, and over here I've got a minus 8x. To combine them, do 4 minus 8. 4 minus 8 is negative 4. So say minus 4x. And that's it. That's all we need to do. That's how we subtract polynomials. We just change the signs in the second set of parentheses and then combine like terms. Number 2 is just a little bit different, but it's not too bad. I'm going to approach it the same way I did number 1. So I'm going to first start by copying down exactly what I see in that first set of parentheses, 5k plus 8. Now I need to change the signs in my second set of parentheses. Here it's a positive 4, right? Over here I need to make it a negative 4. And what in the world just happened there? There we go. Don't know what happened there. I apologize. Now we've got a positive 6k squared. I need to make it a minus 6k squared. Again, all I'm doing is just changing the symbols I see in the second set of parentheses only. Now, we start combining like terms, stuff that looks the same. Is there another thing that has a k squared in there? There's not. So I just copy it down right down here, 6k squared. Just because I can't combine it with anything doesn't mean it goes away. I have to keep it there. Now look for stuff that has 1k in there. Is there anything that has a 1k in there? Nope. So I need to copy it down right down here. Now I'm saying plus 5k because the 5k up there that I wrote in blue, right here I'm talking about, it's already positive. So I say plus. Now look for stuff that doesn't have a k at all. I have an 8 and a minus 4. Do 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4 is 4, and that's positive 4. So say plus 4. And there we go. That's subtracting polynomials. Now then, we start moving into stuff that has 3 terms in each polynomial. And we looked at some of these when we were adding them together, except this time we're subtracting them. Again, not as bad. I'm going to approach them the same way I did number 1 and number 2. Copy down exactly what you see in the first set of parentheses. So 7n squared plus n plus 7. That's exactly how I see it, so I'm going to copy it as I see it. Now, here's where we change the signs. Here, that 4n is positive. That subtraction symbol tells me I need to write minus 4n. I've got a positive 5n squared. That subtraction symbol tells me I need to write minus 5n squared. That positive 1 in the parentheses becomes a minus 1 in there because of that subtraction symbol out in front of the polynomial. Now we're in a position where we can combine like terms again. I've got 7n squared and a minus 5n squared. 7 minus 5 is 2. So I've got 2n squareds left. Here I've got an n and a minus 4n. Remember, that's an invisible 1 hanging out right in front of that n. So I've got positive 1n minus 4n. 1 minus 4 is negative 3. So you have minus 3n. Now I've got to look for stuff that doesn't have an n at all. I've got a positive 7 and a minus 1. 7 minus 1, it's 6. And that 6 is positive, so I have to say plus 6. And there's number 3. That's how we combine polynomials by subtracting them. Number 4, same type of thing. Copy down the first set of parentheses exactly as you see it. 8 plus 8x plus 4x squared. That subtraction symbol tells me I need to change that second polynomial. So I've got a minus 5 minus x minus 4x squared. All I'm doing is changing the symbols. Now we can start combining stuff that looks the same. So I've got a 4x squared and a minus 4x squared. Uh-oh. Those cancel out. They're gone. We don't have any more x squareds to deal with. Now I've got a plus 8x minus x. And remember, that's a minus 1x. So 8 minus 1. That's 7. 7x. Now I've got an 8 and a minus 5. 8 minus 5, that's 3, and that 3 is positive. So we say plus 3. And that's it. That's how we subtract polynomials. By subtracting them, we change the signs in the second set of parentheses only. And once we're done with that, we combine like terms. So if you've got any other questions on this, please send me an email, Mrs. Grunsky an email, or Mr. Vetter an email. We are more than happy to help you. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Happy studying. We will see you in the next video. Talk to you later.